Hi, I'm Carly Cornell.
And I'm Harvey Cornell, and we are Dragon Phoenix Games.
Today we want to introduce you to our cooperative adaptation of Terraforming Mars.
Mars, so cool. I would like to be one of the first colonists on Mars.
Yeah, you know what? I found out you applied for that program and that you're planning to go off to Mars without me.
Well, it would be so cool to colonize Mars, be one of the first people there, but I didn't want to speak for you. There'd be some pretty bad hardships, and there's no telling whether you probably never get to come back to Earth. I didn't want to speak for you.
You can't go there without me. Just not gonna be, that's not gonna happen.
Well, you can go with me. You can apply to go with me if they'll accept us. You want to apply to join me?
I will follow you anywhere.
Okay. If that's what you want to do, yeah? Okay, you can.
Of course, you understand, I'm counting on the fact that they aren't going to accept either of us in the program. But
They're no fun.
I think what we'll do is we'll stick to the game, and we'll show you about a little bit about how we play. We started off camera by buying our cards for this round. We're on generation 6. And, we need to tell you a little bit about the game. I'm sorry, I'm jumping the gun. I'm so excited about going to Mars. Let's start with, why don't you tell us about the victory conditions?
Okay, our adaptation is just for 2 players. We haven't tried to work it in for more than 2. And what we're doing is we're giving the players 13 generations. And that's a variable you can adjust depending on, if it's too easy or too hard for you. But the standard is you get 13 generations for the players to terraform the planet. And some of the requirements are exactly the same as the regular game. You have to put out all 9 ocean tiles, and you also have to raise the temperature all the way to the max and the oxygen all the way to the max. Those are straight out of the regular game. In addition, I'm requiring that we build a minimum of 9 cities, and we put in a minimum of 9 greenery tiles. And another one that we have to do is represented by these as well, but we have to put in 9 animal tags on our cards. And if you can't get 9 animal tags, you can put extra greenery tiles. So what we're doing is we're tracking those over here with 9 tiles. If you put an animal tag in, we'll pull it off. Or if we build extra greenery tiles, we'll start reducing the requirement for animal tags. So that's our requirement. The same 3 that you have in the game plus these other 3. So that's going to force us to use some of the other things on our cards.
Yeah. A couple other small changes that we've made. We have taken some of the cards out of the game because they don't seem to play well with a cooperative format. We aren't going to use victory conditions, which means that the milestones and the awards don't mean anything either. The other thing we did to sort of add a little spice to the game is we've created an event deck. We pulled out a certain pile of events, and at the end of each round, each generation, we will pull an event, and we'll show you a little bit about that. That escalates as the game goes by, but you can see that in the rules. So we'll show you a turn or a generation, and like I said, we've already bought our cards for this generation, and I'm first, so we're ready to go.
Well, I believe I said you get 13 generations. You actually only get 12 in this base variant, but go ahead.
Yeah, okay.
So she's first.
Yeah.
And you're ready to make your first action because we didn't want to make you watch while we figured out what cards to buy.
Yeah. So I have a couple of things that I really need some more energy production. So the first thing I'm going to do is, I'm going to build a geothermal power plant. That increases my energy. I have the ability to pay for it with steel, which is 2 for 1, so I'm going to pay 10 of that cost with steel and 1 with money, and that gives me 2 units of power production. And then I've been setting this up for a little while I'm going to build an ecological zone. Oh, this is an action card, so I wanna do this. When I play, in the future, when I play an animal or a plant tag, including this, I add an animal to this card, so I get to add an animal.
Okay, so then we can take
but-
one of these off, showing that
Yeah.
we've built one of the animals that we
animal.
needed.
But I have to have a greenery tile, which I do, and then I place the little paw thingy next to my greenery tile, and I get, at the end, it's worth 2 victory points per animal tile, which of course we don't care about.
But
So,
you could place it
but-
where it gets you a plant.
That's what I'm thinking, if I put it in there,
Yeah, you get one
and I
plant.
get a plant. That's a good thing. And that's 2 actions, so it's your turn.
Okay. I'm going to build peroxide power. Now I have a card here called the Research Outpost, which says I get to build cards for a 1 credit discount. So this is 7, so I'm only going to have to pay 6. And I am allowed to use steel, so I'm going to pay 2 of that, so I only need 4. So we'll pay 4. And that means I decrease my credit income, and I get to increase my energy production by 2. Then I'm also going to build a titanium mine for 7 minus my discount is 6. So I'll put that over there and take 4. And now I have a titanium production. That's 2 actions, and back to you.
Okay. I've been saving up to do a fusion power plant, so because I need 2 power tags in order to build this. But I have them now finally,
And you can use steel, I see
and
that.
I can use steel. So if I had 7 points, I would do it all with steel. But I've only got 6, so I'll need to pay $2 also.
You
And
get
that
3
increases
power.
my thing by 3, so now I got power for days. Okay.
Almost as much as me.
You know,
I'm 7.
you got 7. Yikes! That's good. And then I can't do that one yet. I sure would love to. I can afford this one now. I'm gonna increase my titanium production. I've got the Vesta shipyard. It says increase my titanium production by 1 step. I'm gonna pay 3 of the 15 this way, and then 12, which gives me 3 back. And that increases my titanium production, and that's 2 actions.
Okay. Well, I'm actually going to go ahead and do these. I'm going to raise the temperature with these. And that increases my heat production. 1. And then I'm going to make a greenery tile for 3, 6, 8. I can pick them all up. So I'm going to put a greenery tile in, and here's one of my cities. So I'm going to put it over here by my city. Which gave me 2 more plants because I went on that tile and raised the oxygen and my terraform rating.
Nice.
When I raised it, also got terraform rating when I did the temperature. Okay, back to you.
Yeah, I haven't done anything that increases our overall stuff. 3, 6, 5. I don't have enough money to do any of these, and I don't have enough energy or plants to do anything. So it's
So you're done?
Yes.
Well, now I'm going to build this plantation card, which requires me to have 2 science tags, and I have 4. I'm plenty.
Cool.
So that's going to cost 15 minus my discount makes it 14. And that just gives me a whole nother greenery tile.
Woohoo!
So I'll go on and,
Yeah, that's a good place.
well, I'm going to leave that area over here. Maybe you can head that direction. I don't know.
Okay.
I've got more stuff over here.
Okay.
I'm going to go up here.
That gives you 2 planties.
Yeah, I'm going to get 2 more plants. I already got 5 towards the next one, and then I get another oxygen and another terraform rating.
Woohoo! Okay.
That's one action. I've only got 2 credits
You
left.
raising the temperature yet? Not yet.
I did it once this
Yeah,
turn.
you did. Yeah, and you got a heat production out of that. Didn't you?
Yeah, I mean, and I'm making massive
Mm-hmm.
6 heat and 7 energy, so I'm going to start
Sweet.
rocking on that soon.
Okay. Good.
But I am now unable to do anything else, so
Okay.
I'll have to pass.
All right. That's it.
So that's, well, we got to get to the event part, so let's follow
Yeah,
through the regular
okay.
stuff.
Yeah.
So
So
the
now
end of the
we'll
round stuff, the next
move
thing we
this
do
over.
is move your power over to energy, or to heat. Energy
and
over
then-
heat.
And then we take income.
Mm-hmm.
We're both at 26 now. It's pretty cool. And I took 5.
Oh, look, I got enough for another, temperature and for another greenery already.
Awesome. So do I. Well, no, I'm 1 plant short. Ah.
Well, maybe you'll do something this turn
Yeah,
that'll get you one
Probably,
more plant.
yeah. I'd like to get another ocean out, because that's one of the things that's slowing down my plant production. And then I need 3 of these.
Well, I have
2,
this card I haven't built yet that lets me put oceans out for 8 credits, and I can use steel to help. So I was gonna start doing that soon so I could start cranking on the oceans, but.
Okay, so now the first event is mine.
Okay,
So,
now, the first 5 generations, only the player who's first that round gets an event. The next 5 generations, we both get one, and since she's first, the next event is hers.
okay. Demos down. Raise temperature 3 steps and gain 4 steel.
It has no requirements,
Remove up to 8 plants from any player.
which has to be you.
Has to be
That's the
me.
way that we're gonna do
And
that.
I've got 7, so I'm gonna lose them all.
But you will get 4
But I
pieces
get-
of steel and
Okay.
3 temperatures.
1, 2, 3, 4. The temperature.
Oh, wait a
was-
minute, 1, 2, wait a minute. If you couldn't, did you have 8 plants?
I had 7.
Then you just don't get to do the card, period. If you can't pay the cost, you
Okay.
don't get it. So
Right?
you get nothing.
I get nothing. That stinks. But I get my 7 plants back.
Yes.
And I'll give back the steel in a moment here.
Okay.
5.
That's part of the way it works, is if there's a cost, even if it's down here and it says to remove them, it has
How
to
many did you
apply
say it
to
was gonna give me? Because I don't know how many put
4.
here. 4? Oh, okay, so the 5 was already mine. These 4.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you have to be able to pay any cost shown up here, and if it says to take something off, you have to take it off that player. If you can't take it off, then you don't get the beneficial stuff either.
Okay. Alright.
Okay, now I got a card that says investment loan. It says decrease your production over here. See, now if I didn't have any points over here to give up, I wouldn't get this. But it says I'm going to give up 1 over here, but then I'm going to get 10 credits right now.
Yikes.
So since I was
Cool.
able to give that one up, I got the reward.
That's nice. Okay,
And that's
it.
it.
So that's how this is played. We have complete instructions on our website at www.dragonphoenixgames.com. Please head over there and just give us your email address and we'll give you access to the instructions for this game and 25 or so others. Just help yourself. And that's all there is to it. So thank you very much for joining us.
Yeah, thank you for joining us. I hope you enjoyed as much as we do.
Bye-bye.
Bye.